Welcome to the Legal Tech League, the official podcast of ILTA's first sanctioned fantasy football league, hosted by Adam Whaler and Cheryl Wilson Griffin.
Welcome back, everybody. How are you? Today's episode of the podcast is brought by NaCl, salt, because that's what I am. I'm salty. I'm gonna tilt throughout this thing. All due congrats to Threat Level Midnight. Great game. But we're going to go through the matchups and everything that happened, and then we're going to go through the quarterfinals and what to see there. Cheryl, welcome back.
Thank you. It is fun to be back amongst the people, although also filled with salt. Congrats to Volcano Man for making it happen, especially after my very public crap talking on LinkedIn. But I still don't like it.
No. And see, this is what the fans get after beating both of us. We get to cry on this lovely podcast together. So misery loves.
Exactly. Well, and there were so many interesting games this week. I mean,
yes.
Well, I don't know. Where do you want to start?
Let's recap the NFC because something fun happened in the NFC. I feel like you should talk about that.
Wait, what?
The fact that.
I got it. I'm caught up. I'm like, what? Which thing?
Yeah.
So I think this is what you're talking about. So if you were watching the games over the weekend and through yesterday, you will sadly note that the top 4 seeds in the AFC off the board. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 eliminated in the first round. Nasty.
Yeah.
It is and the numbers that people put up, I mean, some of these numbers, like Perfectly Blitzed 182, I mean, approaching 200, Matt and Clark 163. We got Lady Johnson's in the Dens in the 140s, and then the Volcano Man also in the 140s. Although now I'm rooting for him because he's part of my team, so my team at work. So now I'm rooting for him because it's all I got left. It's like rooting for the Lions when you're a Bears fan.
I don't know how one does that, but
you gotta dig deep, yeah.
No, this is something that is very interesting that I've rarely seen happen. I mean, again, I didn't do well with all of my pick'em last week. I think I was about 500, and I would have never have guessed these results. It was a phenomenal game by everybody. Over in the AFC, that same thing almost happened. The number 1 seed and the number 4 seed actually pulled it out barely. Well, maybe not barely. Both were about 40-point wins. But then, poor Fox and Hearn and myself both got beat. But what adds to the salt and my blood pressure was scoring 158 points more than anybody else in the AFC and still losing. It was all congrats to Threat Level Midnight. And I guess by the same token, I should be rooting for Threat Level Midnight moving forward.
We're a team to root for now, so if it's not your own, you're gonna have to pick another.
Tilt. And it's one of those things where, and you're laughing because I'm good. I could have started a different quarterback and won by like half a point. But no, Justin Herbert seemed like the right call. He was going to throw for a bunch. Oh, but then bearing the lead. You know, the number one who's the number one receiver on the Green Bay Packers? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Mr. Reed. What do you do? 0 for 1. You
What?
want to know about a ghost of the week? You want to know about a ghost of a century? Seriously, ghost. Ghost.
Where
Anyway,
was he though? Was he like ordering ice cream or like?
I had to have been. They lost the game they lost to the Lions. Had to have been ordering ice cream, something, running cardio. That's what he was doing. He
Right,
was
maybe he was
running
on the
cardio.
bike. He was on the bike. That's all there is to it.
No, he was out there running routes, just not getting the ball. He could have caught 2 passes for 20 yards. Anyway, I could
I
do that.
feel very strongly about Alvin Kamara in the same way. I mean, he did give me 10 points, but like he's been a
Yeah.
monster all season long. And
Right.
this is the game that you decided that you want to take a nap against the Giants of all people.
Yes.
Come on now. I mean, I know there's Giants fans in this league, but get with it.
Yeah.
The poor guys,
No,
they released Daniel Jones. DeVito gets hurt, and I don't even know who the third guy is. I'm like, who is it?
I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. You know, and again, I mean, I think this is exactly the type of stuff that we wanted in this league. We want this type of fun. We want people talking about it outside of the league. You know, I am really looking forward to this coming week's matchups. Do you want to go through you know, the upcoming matchups and talk about them a little bit?
Let's do it. I think the one thing I want to throw in is my badass of the week.
Oh, yes, please
Yeah.
do.
I took note of it at the time because I was like, oh, I'm gonna want to talk about this. Brian Breeze, the defensive tackle for the Saints, height 6'5", weight 305, straight up jumped his own player to tip that punt that changed kind of the course of that game with the Giants. That dude is
Wow.
giant, and he got like 4.5, 5 feet off the ground. And I'm like, I don't even think I can jump that high, honestly.
Wow.
It,
And
it was fun to watch.
that is pretty damn. I mean, it just kind of reminds you the other level that these players are.
They're somewhere we're not, as it were.
Yes.
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 I'm not doing box jumps like that.
No. No.
So let's look ahead. All right. So
All right. So unfortunately, Sleeper doesn't give us the next lineups in a pretty format
right.
until after 1 a.m. on Wednesday, because those of us who are in a close matchup still are hoping for stat corrections, 4 points of stat corrections. But one does not believe that will ever happen. So we're going to do our best to handicap these things moving forward and going from there. So from the top of the bracket in the NFC, Cheryl, what's your perspective on Krista Johnson versus Out to Win?
I mean, 2 unlikely teams to be meeting up in round 2 of the playoffs, given maybe a rocky start to the season in some cases. I've had a chance to run into Krista a couple of times, and I feel like she might have the edge this week. She's really tuned in, she's focused, and I feel like if all things come together right, she'll be in a good spot.
Yeah, just kind of looking at her team, she had a ton of people on bye last week.
Right.
But got really lucky with Sam Darnold playing out of his mind and scoring 44 points. I worry about Darnold repeating that. But then again, I also worry about, perfectly blitzed having a kicker and a defense combined for 32 points as well, which is what happened for him. So, it's one of those things where there are things. I mean, again, there are things. I think it's going to be a lot closer than what people
Right.
think. I think the Vegas line right now is Lady Johnson's minus 10. And so with that, what are you thinking? You got to take Lady Johnson's with the 10, giving
I'm
up the
gonna
10
ride or
points.
die with Lady Johnson's. Yeah.
All right, all right.
I like
I'll
that.
take the underdog. I'll take Perfectly Blitzed with the 10 points. I kind of agree with you that Lady Johnson's has the stronger lineup. I mean, if Malik Neighbors can get it going, and she won with a zero burger.
That's what I'm saying. Why? P.S. Krista, get rid of Cole Kmet for God's sakes. He's on the Bears. Did you not check the logo? Never have a
Oh
bad
my gosh,
player. This is
yes.
crazy talk. What are we doing?
All right, all right, all right. Let's move to the low side of the bracket really quickly. That would be good old Menton Clark versus Volcano Man. Now, unfortunately, I think you are going to, I know who you might pick here. Volcano Man had one heck of a week. Isaac Garendo is amazing. Khalil Shakir ended up doing amazing as well. I mean, but the 49ers did what the 49ers always do to the Bears when they travel to San Francisco, completely whack them. So
Well, and
what are
he
you
even
thinking
had
about this?
he won. Volcano Man won with Amon-Ra St. Brown only having 7.8 points, which is bonkers low. It's like he took a nap, maybe. Like he
Yeah,
could have
no.
probably had 35 points in that game.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. Yeah, Menton Clark, Menton Clark played a player who was out, but also had 29 points from a kicker and a defense, and had Jordan Addison almost score 40. I think this is also going to be another close one. I can't see the 163 and 140 points coming from both of these teams this upcoming week.
No, well, and that Addison, I'm like, first of all, that came in like total junk time at the, you know what I mean? That was like he just came out of nowhere and just started like sucking the balls up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So can he do it again? We'll see.
All right. Well, I'm gonna, looking at these teams, I think the Vegas line right now is Menton Clark -5. So I'll put Volcano Man as the underdog here. What is your selection?
Volcano Man, all the way, ride or die now.
You know what? I'm gonna have to be on the opposite side of you once again on the NFC. I think I'll take Menton Clark here. Just because I love Jalen Hurts and I think he's awesome. And
He turned into such a monster.
yeah, so all right, cool. So now let's moving to the AFC, and you get to see me be even more salty. When I get the points, no, I'm just kidding. The top of the bracket is gonna be Joe Buck Yourself versus Brian 808. The only two favorites that won this week. The only out of everybody, the
Wow,
only
yeah, that's crazy.
they had pretty much the same score, 136, 132. Joe Buck Yourself's been the favorite all year. I mean, literally, he's only lost twice, 4 games. Once to me. Not saying anything. And Brian 808 had kind of a mixed schedule. He got lucky with good old Charbonnet, scoring 34 points, and his opponent not playing 2 players on bye. So
That helps.
that helps.
I do have some. I've been workshopping names for Mr. Charbonnet as well, or taglines, because I feel like that's a great name.
That is a great name.
So perhaps an unoaked Charbonnet.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Yes, yes.
He's a buttery Charbonnet, smooth.
Oh, because he slides right by you.
Right. You can't touch him. So
No.
Mr. Charbonnet, if you're out there and you're looking for representation, call me. I know you.
Buttery Charbonnet. Yeah. I like that. Oh my gosh. I think this is one of the only games I'm going to. The Vegas line is Joe Buck Yourself -25. I think this is going to be the biggest gap of the week. just because I do think Joe Buck yourself really does have a quality team. So what are you thinking? Are you going to go with the underdog and Brian 808, or are you going to go with Joe Buck yourself?
I gotta go with Joe Buck yourself. I mean, number one, they were my number one team name this year. Number
Yeah.
two, I really hate Joe Buck. And number three, they do appear to have a superior team.
I kind of agree with you. I think it's going to be I'll take Joe Buck yourself, but I think it's going to be closer to that. Well, no, I can't do that. Vegas line. I'm going with Brian 808. I think 25 points is too little, or too much. I think it's going to be a closer matchup. Especially with Kansas City and who they're playing this week. I don't think Tua pops off, but Lamar Jackson was on a bye, so we'll see. Gonna be fun.
You know what's funny? So I ran into Bill Bice at TLTF, and we got to talking about how you need a different strategy with the bye week changes with the extra game, because it starts earlier and it goes. We've never really had bye weeks go into the playoffs before, because
Correct.
I had like no players on the bench left; they were all on bye, and Bill had a similar problem, and it was like, boy, we're gonna have to like rethink this for next year and how we think about late season buys and who you draft, right, or who you keep on the team.
I love that point. That's such a
Yeah,
great point because I usually try and affix bye weeks,
right.
but it's never for the playoffs.
No,
Playoffs?
playoffs, right?
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
All right. The final quarterfinal matchup is between Benchley and Triple Midnight. And we Benchley was
Are we calling them the name that shall go unsaid now?
no, because this is the interesting thing about these two teams is they are the only two teams left, at least I believe, because I need to look at 13 and they're out. No, Lady Johnson's had a losing record. Menton
Right.
Clark did not. Perfectly okay. So these two are two of three teams that had a losing record. Threat Level Midnight and Benchley were a combined 21 and 31 across the season. And yet they made it in.
That's why it's called any given Sunday, right? Like
Any
anything can
given
happen.
Sunday. Shout out to Fox and Hearn. Even her traveling to England could not have fixed this matchup. So Benchley ended up coming through with Tyreek Hill and Joe Burrow. Really ended up having a quality game. The Pittsburgh defense just basically destroying the Cleveland Browns. And then Threat Level Midnight. Can't believe I have to relive this. Simply won because a player on my team didn't score a point. No, Brock Purdy had a great game. Basically a solid game. Puka Nacua at 35 points, basically in the shootout with the Bills. That game was crazy. Josh Allen had like 500 points. So yeah, I that's it. It was literally the final touchdown that Puka Nacua scored that put them over the edge. So, what are your thoughts on this match?
Yeah, so I'm just looking at the teams, and I did not realize that Benchley is ride or dying with the Dolphins, Waddle, Hill, and Wright. So
Oh, so they are.
that's a bold move, is what I would call it. I might rethink that for the next week, although it is the Texans, so could go either way. Sometimes they play, sometimes they don't. Yeah, I don't. You know what? But I kind of like Benchley. I might be leaning towards Benchley on this one.
All right, yeah, Vegas line is a pick 'em. No points given either way. So, I'm gonna go with your strategy. As much salt as I throw with Threat Level Midnight, I'm gonna have to root for them. And go with Threat Level Midnight here. And again, it's remember that this is the quarterfinals. Even though it is the semifinals of your league or of your conference, and then there will be a conference championship And then from there, both teams will get an email from the commissioners here to submit their lineups for the final week 17 matchup.
Offline,
Between,
right? So that'll
yes,
be all
across
offline.
the league. And we are going to broadcast this on whatever channel we can find. If you want a camera in your face to see how you're doing, please give us your Zoom handle. We'll watch it
Yeah.
with you.
Yes, I love it.
Oh my gosh.
So dark, so dark.
Just
You know what though? Here's the good news. Everyone I've talked to said they're coming back next year.
good.
They're in. So lots of great engagement, even though we're both very, very sad. I feel kind of slightly better that you also got eliminated though, because I'm like, this is so humiliating. How can the co-commish get eliminated in the first round? This is not how it's supposed to work.
If you, I thought my entire neighborhood, because again, I typically don't watch NFL games. I'm not that guy that has to sit there and watch football. But watching the Kansas City Chargers game on Monday night might have taken a couple of minutes off of my life.
Right.
Just yelling at Herbert. Anyway, yeah, it's glad to be with you in the eliminated pile.
Right. I feel better about it.
Real quick, if you've noticed, we have not gone over the losers bracket today. I don't think we will until we congratulate the king loser of the losers bracket. And so we'll send out a congratulatory message wherever books are sold.
Will there be hats, like king loser hats? That feels like
You know, it all depends on if they want one.
Burger King crown, maybe something like that, you know?
Maybe at next year's draft, if they're back, they have to run the draft. I don't know. Submit your loser notes to us and we'll figure it out. I think that's a good idea.
I like it.
Yeah. What have you thought about this season?
Fantasy football wise or in general?
Whole thing.
I think, yeah, you know what? I feel slightly regretful. I feel like I made mistakes earlier in the season that I wish I could get back, which I think is, you know, anyone who's plugged in hopefully does. But I think all in all, I feel good about how it all shook out. And, you know, I think it was a very successful first ILTA draft event.
Yeah, I agree too. I think it was a really well done thing. I think if we're going to get more people next year or the same amount of people want to come back, maybe coming up with a different format, but like so far it's been really well engaged and I really appreciate that. It looks like next week's episode is going to be a ginormous one because we're going to have to talk about the championships and the overall championship and kind of pick the rest of the bracket. And then we'll figure out how to advertise the championship. LinkedIn, it must be.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I already got some things cooking up here.
Love it. Love it.
Excellent. Well, what do we have anything else we need to cover? Or we're good?
I think we're good. Everybody remember, set your lineups. Guess what? There's no more buys. No more buys. And remember, today's episode was brought to you by NACL. Table salt. Be salty. Tilt your faces off. Enjoy this week of fantasy football. I will not be participating in it.
I will be sadly sitting at home alone, stirring a cup of tea, maybe some lavender chamomile. I don't know. We'll see.
Ugh. Congratulations, Threat Level Midnight and Volcano Man. Congratulations, everybody. We'll talk to you next week.